Our kids weren't born as a blank slate. God created each one of them with gifts and learning styles and personality and bent. And if we fold them the way they're bent, it's a great way to breathe life into your homeschool and also minimize conflict.
It's almost a lost art. It's a forgotten art of kind of creating a vision for not just your homeschool, but for your children as well. Because I like to say that we need to become students of our children. First to learn their economy, to kind of see what motivates them, because it's different for each child. But also just to really kind of tune into what makes them tick. So I know you have so many great stories on this topic. And I also know that one of the big ones for you is this epiphany and this conversation that you had with someone just about, working with your child's band. Can you share that story?
Well, it's interesting. One of the things we did in the mid-90s was to start a co-op, and it was associated with the Masters Academy of Fine Arts. And so as part of this co-op, I taught a course on public speaking. And one of the years I had this class with 10 to 15 boys. Well, about 15 boys, ages 10 to 15. And both of my boys had gone to college, and I loved this class. So somebody had given me all these out-of-date National Geographic maps, and they were huge. They were 4 feet by 6 feet. And I decided to use them as a speaking prompt. Tell me about the people group. Tell me what you've learned.
Yes.
You've got 3 minutes. So at the end of the class, I had 35 or 40 maps to fold up. I have no spatial relationship skills. And I'm folding up these maps. They're coming out 2 inches thick. Finally, this little 13-year-old Shane looks at me and says, "Miss Tyler, give me those maps. I can fold them up." So in about 2 minutes, he folds them all up. They're thin and sleek. I said, "Shane, honey, how did you do that?" And he rolled his eyes so sweetly. And he said, "Miss Tyler, you got to fold them the way they're bent." And I think that is so key to understand that our kids weren't born as a blank slate. God created each one of them with gifts and learning styles and personality and bent the way. And if we fold them the way they're bent, it's a great way to breathe life into your homeschool and also minimize conflict. Because if you're insisting that this child be something that God didn't create him to be or do well, if you want a mathematician and this kid's great at oratory or, public relation skills or whatever, it's going to be an uphill battle. So I think when we discover, it was like when I discovered Ty's learning style that day as being auditory kinesthetic, it's freedom. And so it's just like you say, the biggest thing we can do is become a student of each child, because no two of our kids are alike. And that to me is the glorious freedom and flexibility of homeschooling, is that we can, we still may teach them all the same subjects, but it's from a different vantage point, and they will assimilate it in the way God made them to take that knowledge and use it.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.